The Chapter 5 map was just leaked, and a ton of its upcoming biomes and details with it. With brand new looks at our upcoming island surfacing from the game's files, we've got some pretty insane things to cover, so consider using code TLLTheReaper in the item shop, and without further ado, let's take a sneak peek at our upcoming map. Today, Chapter 5 was discovered in the files. I have no idea why Epic would even keep these in here, but there's been quite a few slip-ups with them lately. The first leak was that Chapter 5 is codenamed Helios, which is already extremely interesting. Every single island so far has been named after a Greek god or goddess that starts with A, but this is the first one that starts with H. Another thing to note about this is the fact that Helios is the Greek god of the sun, and is extremely similar to Apollo, another Greek god of the sun. We'll go back to that soon. Shortly after the codename was leaked, the entire map was found in the files. This right here is our first look at Chapter 5. Now, keep in mind that this is a work in progress and nowhere near the finished product. The post-processing effects to make the colors pop and all of the actual POIs are yet to be added. But just by looking at this island, we can find out a lot of information. There seems to be around 11 locations on the island, based on the empty dirt shapes and the road patterns we see scattered throughout. There's also a pretty noticeable lack of large cities, and the paved roads don't take up as much of the island as others we've had previously. This makes me believe this island is going to be dominated by nature, especially with the large portion of the island that seems to be high in the snowy mountains. With Chapter 5 arriving after a large batch of Greek survey outfits we received back in August, it's entirely possible that Chapter 5 will follow Greek mythology, maybe even having some of the actual gods and goddesses as characters. But while it's fun and all to stare at this map and make predictions, we still have some solid leaks to break down. When diving back into the files, we can find more confirmed biomes for Chapter 5. A Sakura forest, a boreal forest, icy tundra, and a chaparral biome. As you can tell, it seems to be pretty dominated by forests. This is yet another reason why I think this island may follow some Greek mythology. It's the least civilized island we've had so far. But this map may not be entirely new. Like I said earlier in the video, Helios is the Greek god of the sun, but so is Apollo. In Greek mythology, they hold only slight differences, and Helios is often mixed with or represented as Apollo. And lo and behold, Apollo is Chapter 2's codename. When looking at Chapter 2, we can definitely see a similar style in map design and color-wise, making it entirely possible this is in fact a remixed Chapter 2, following Season OG, in which we get to play through Chapter 1. That is all of the Chapter 5 leaks we received, and I have to say, I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out. If you like these types of videos, hit that subscribe button, use code TLLTheReaper in the item shop. Until next time, keep it reaping.